Pictures and videos recently released show that at a recent military parade, Turkmenistan revealed its purchase of Shibl 2 armored vehicles from Saudi Arabia. 8 vehicles were seen in the parade. The Shibl 2 is produced by the Military Industries Corporation of Saudi Arabia. The vehicle is based on a proven Toyota Land Cruiser 4x4 cross-country chassis and is powered by a 221 horsepower petrol engine coupled to a manual transmission. The all-welded steel hull provides protection against ballistic threats up to 7.62mm caliber and artillery shell splinters. The vehicle has a crew of 3, which means a driver, a commander and a gunner. The rear part of the vehicle can accommodate up to 6 infantrymen. Leonardo DRS and partner Rafael Advanced Systems Limited of Israel announced on September 9 that they have successfully completed a lengthy live fire qualification process for key elements of the lighter weight yet equally performing Trophy Vehicle Protection Systems (VPS) abbreviation. Conducted at an official test range in Israel, the recent round of testing was monitored by subject matter experts and program officials from the US, NATO and other allied nations. It included over 300 live scenarios challenging key aspects of the system's upgrade hard kill defeat mechanism, bringing the total number of live tests of Trophy to over 4,000 since the start of the program. Trophy is a military active protection system, an APS, for vehicles designed and manufactured by the Israeli company Rafael. It intercepts and destroys incoming missiles and rockets with a shotgun-like blasts. The Trophy Light is designed for integration with light and medium armored vehicles. The Russian Defense Ministry has released video footage of the delivery of the S-300PM air defense missile systems, interceptor missiles, radars and other hardware to Syria to boost the country's air defense capabilities in the wake of the Ilyushin 20 incident. The nighttime footage shows the military hardware being unloaded off the world's largest military transport jet, the Antonov AN-124 Ruslan, the Condor, designed to carry a payload of 120 tons. The video shows the gigantic front cargo doors of the aircraft opening up, through which the Russian servicemen rapidly unload an S-300PM launcher, radar and control vehicles, as well as the mounting of surface-to-air interceptor missile tubes onto a hauling unit. Georgian Armed Forces has taken delivery of Mistral ATLAS short-range air missile systems manufactured by the MBDA, mounted on French-made ACMAT VLRA 2 vehicles. This equipment was unveiled on October 1 during a ceremony of Georgian Air Force Day. The Mistral MAN-PADS, which stands for Man Portable Air Defense Systems, is a very short-range air defense weapon system firing the Mistral, latest generation fire and forget missile. It features a lightweight man-portable launcher. It can be easily transported and operated from the ground, a vehicle, a building or a ship. Mistral MAN-PADS is normally operated by a gunner and a crew commander. It has an effective firing range of up to 6 kilometers. VLRA-2 is a new generation of 4x4 light tactical vehicle designed and developed by the French company ACMAT, which is now part of Arcus, formerly Renault Trucks Defense. The layout of the ACMAT VLRA-2 TDN-TDE follows that of the standard VLRA and is entirely conventional with the engine at the front, cabin at the center, and cargo area at the rear. It can run at a maximum road speed of 110 km with a maximum cruising range of 1,000 km.
유도탄 발사 5초 전, 4초, 3초, 2초, 1초, 발사!
The Raybolt anti-tank guided missile, now in service with the South Korean Armed Forces, mounted on the roof of the K-153C 4x4 armored vehicle. The vehicle was showed at DX Korea 2018. The Raybolt is a South Korean-made, man-portable third-generation anti-tank guided missile manufactured by the South Korean defense company Lig Next One. The new missile was unveiled by the Lig Next One in February 2017, fitted with a Raybolt launcher turret, armed with 2 missiles ready to fire. There are 4 additional missiles carried inside of the vehicle in individual containers. The Raybolt will have a maximum firing range of 2.5 kilometers. The Raybolt can identify and engage a target using its image infrared seeker. The missile can operate in 2 different modes, including direct attack and top attack, where missile targets the upper part of the armored vehicle. ARH, LAC, MWARI in South Africa. A groundbreaking project showcased by Paramount Aerospace at AAD 2018 in South Africa was the MWARI. It is a revolutionary new African-designed and developed aircraft destined for a significant role in a wide range of military tasks around the world. The 2 crew aircraft can carry out a wide range of operations including surveillance, policing, border and coastal patrol and anti-smuggling, armed patrol and counter-insurgency operations, disaster relief and emergency supply to remote areas, and intelligence gathering. Boeing Saab trainer wins TX competition. On September 27, the US Air Force awarded the Boeing company a contract worth up to $9.2 billion for the Air Force's new training aircraft. The Air Force currently plans to purchase 351 TX aircraft, 46 simulators and associated ground equipment to replace the Air Education and Training Command's 57-year-old fleet of T-38C Talons. The first TX aircraft and simulators are scheduled to arrive at Joint Base San Antonio Randolph, Texas in 2023. All other graduate pilot training bases will eventually transition from the T-38 to the TX. An initial delivery order of $813 million provides for the engineering and manufacturing development of the first 5 aircraft and 7 simulators. The contract supports the Air Force objective of an initial operational capability by 2024 and full operational capability by 2034. MD Helicopters on October 1st received a new delivery order issued against its 5-year, $1.4 billion Light Scout Attack Helicopter IDIQ contracts with Kenya and Lebanon. The firm fixed price award is for 6 armed MD-530F Cayuse Warrior helicopters for Kenya Defense Forces and 6 armed MD-530G Scout Attack helicopters to be delivered to the Lebanon Air Force. The IDIQ contract vehicle ensures an estimated quantity of up to 150 armed MD-530F Cayuse Warrior and or MD-530G attack helicopters are available to US and partner nation military forces. With the award of these delivery orders, Nearly 30% of the estimated 150 aircraft are currently in production.
Well, as you can see behind me, we've got an F-35 on board HMS Queen Elizabeth for the very first time today. A very exciting moment, a tremendous step forward in re-establishing the UK's carrier strike capability. Two F-35s out of Pax River safely landed on board this morning, and we're ready to go with developmental test.
Fast fighter jets are once again flying from Royal Navy aircraft carrier as the first F-35s have landed on the flight deck of HMS Queen Elizabeth. Royal Navy Commander Nathan Gray and RAF Squadron Leader Andy Egel were the first pilots to make history by landing their F-35 Lightning stealth jets on the flight deck of Britain's newest carrier. Shortly afterwards, Commander Gray became the first pilot to take off using the ship's ski ramp. The flying operations marked the start of more than 500 takeoffs and landings set to take place from the warship over the next 11 weeks. HMS Queen Elizabeth left her home port of Portsmouth in August, crossing the Atlantic to conduct the flying trials as well as training with the US Navy. Russia started using Granit supersonic anti-ship missiles launched from submarines to train S-400 air defense. The training was introduced after the Syrian experience was analyzed. It showed that in littoral area, the air defense is likely to face unexpected missile launches from under the water. Drills begun at the Tom submarine was the first to hold them. The Russian Navy Command said such training will become obligatory for the air defense deployed in littoral areas in the south and north of the country. It will be regularly held. The drill scenario is based on the Syrian experience. The first training in summer engaged the Tomsk SSGN and an S-400 regiment deployed in Kamchatka. The submarine launched from under the water Granit anti-ship missiles remade into S-400 targets. Such drills are important for air defense regiments deployed in littoral areas, as they may be the first to encounter cruise missile strikes fired from submarines. At present, S-400 together with coastal bastion missile complexes are training the strategy to deny access and block A2-AD zone. The two weapons are protecting the Russian naval base in Tartus, S-400 project bastions, warships and ground facilities from air and missile strikes. The Republic of Korea's Navy International Fleet Review was held Thursday in waters of Jeju Island, involving a total of 41 vessels and 24 aircraft from 12 countries. The event celebrated the 60th anniversary of the R.O.K. Navy. P-3 maritime patrol aircraft led the fleet, followed by a showcase of South Korea's naval helicopters such as the Lynx and AW-159. South Korea mobilized 24 warships for the fleet review, including the amphibious landing ship Dokdo and the landing ship Cheojabong. The US dispatched 3 vessels, including the USS Ronald Reagan nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. During the review of foreign vessels, Australia's 4,270-ton frigate Melbourne appeared first, followed by Brunei's 1,600-ton patrol ship Darut Taqwa, Canada's 4,800-ton frigate Calgary, and India's 5,500-ton destroyer Rana. Among the Korean warships were the 7,600-ton Aegis destroyer Ulgok-Yi, the 4,400-ton destroyer Daejeong, and the 10,000-ton logistical support ship Shoyang, followed by the 3,200-ton destroyer Gangwei-to the Great.